Hey everybody, Eric Songer here with you for what's happening in the Chaska Middle School West Band Department for January 25th, 2019. Coming to you from the choir room here today at Chaska Middle School West as we get ready for Garage Band. It's been a great week, great 4-day week here this week at CMSW as we start second semester. Congrats to all the students on wonderful playing test and just congratulations on getting through the first half of the year. It's always an accomplishment to do all the things that you do. So congratulations. And we are really excited because we have a lot of really cool events coming up in the next few weeks. So I'm going to jump right in and start telling you about them. So coming up this next week on Tuesday, January 29th, we have our District Band Festival where we will take all the 7th and 8th grade band members over to Chaska and Chanhassen High School for a couple hours to do a few things. First of all, you're going to get a chance to play with other 7th and 8th graders from East and Pioneer Ridge who are going to the same high school as you. You're also going to get a chance to rehearse a song with a great guest director. You're going to get a chance to meet and work with the high school band director at your high school, Mr. Swanson and Mr. Beckler. You're going to get a chance to meet some of the high school students who play in band, and they're going to talk a little bit about high school and try to relieve any of your fears that you have about going there here in the next year or two. And you're also going to get a chance to then perform with the other 7th and 8th graders and also get to hear the top band at each high school play and get a chance to play with the top band at the high school on your school fight song. So it should be a really cool 2 hours to spend together on this coming Tuesday. Now, as far as when to be where for the Chanhassen people next Tuesday, you check in with your first hour teacher and then you go right to the bus in the bus loop, and you will miss first through third hour coming back in time for lunch. For the Chaska students, you will go to your first 3-hour classes, and then after third hour, you'll eat lunch. That includes the 7th graders. You'll eat lunch after third hour. 7th graders, you can eat lunch in the choir room. That's cool. Not in the band room because we actually have a band in there, so come up to the choir room. And then you'll be gone 4th through 6th hour. You'll all be back in time for 7th hour. And by the way, any 8th graders who are missing their social studies class on Tuesday because of the trip, you need to come to the band room 7th hour that day so you can get your high school registration material because that's what you'll be missing in social studies that day. So come 7th hour to the band room if you are a Chaska or Chan 8th grader who's missing social studies on Tuesday due to the All-District Music Festival. Attire, you can wear anything you'd like, and just make sure you have your instrument and your music with you. Percussion, you'll need your stick bag with you with drumsticks and mallets. So that's Tuesday. Then coming up on Friday, February 1st, we have our Rocket concert. And this concert has a really special meaning to it in a couple different ways. First of all, it refers to a magazine I used to write in middle school. I wrote a magazine about popular music every week for about 5 years. I have like about 250 of these issues in my basement that I wrote between 5th and 10th grade. And it's a 16-page magazine which includes articles on all the top musicians of the day. So people like Madonna, Michael Jackson, Huey Lewis and the News, Prince, all the greats back in the 80s. And so when we started this concert a few years ago, we took the name from that magazine I wrote. And the concert features our garage bands, the Country Bluegrass Band, and our hip-hop DJs, and they'll all be performing that night. And it starts at 7:30 p.m. in the CMSW large gym. And it's free admission. However, we'll also be having a bake sale where you can buy cookies and other goodies, and the money that we get from that will go towards Pennies for Patients, which is a charity that raises money for childhood cancers. So we'll also be, and this is new this year, I'll also be providing a issue of Rocket where you can buy it for a very small amount of money, like 50 cents, and that money will also go towards Pennies for Patients. So in addition to the bands, we're going to have some visual artists, like I said, with some DJs. Should be a great concert. It'll go till about 9 p.m. And those of you in the garage band and country bands, you do not have, garage band, you do not have rehearsal on Friday after school next week. We do want the country band to be here at 5 p.m. Actually, more like 4:45 in time to get ready to do your sound check. And then garage bands, you need to be here about a half hour after that, like 5:15, and we'll start sound checking our first garage band at that point. We will be providing dinner for the country and garage band members. You just need to bring in $5, and we will get you pizza and some other food and beverages for that night. So anyone interested in running lights or sound, let me know so I can train you in. And also anybody who wants to help bake stuff and donate it, let me know. All you need to do is bring it to me Friday during the school day, or you could bring it Friday night if you're coming to the concert. And I know a couple of you even want to help sell it, so that's really cool. So that's Friday, February 1st, the Rocket concert. All right, then looking ahead another week, our District 112 Jazz Festival is on Saturday, February 9th, and that will be at Chanhassen High School this year. And all of our district jazz bands will be performing and receiving clinics at that festival. And we have a great guest artist by the name of Grace Kelly. She's an awesome saxophone player. She will be here and will be performing with our adult band that night and maybe with a couple of the high school bands as well. So, and she'll also be giving a little mini concert for our students that day. So really, really cool experience for our kids. So here's the details. So the evening concert's at 7 p.m. with the pre-concert at 6:45 featuring our rhythm section. So make sure to come out and see that. And tickets are $7 for students, $10 for adults, and you can get them for $1 off if you are a family of a band member. And you just have to enter the code SCHOOLBAND when you go onto the district ticket selling website and order those. So you can check that out there. And you can also get tickets at the door. The schedule for that day, the 8th grade rhythm section needs to be at Chan High School at 9:45, and we'll do our performance and clinic at 10:30. And then the 8th grade jazz band needs to be at Chan at 11:15 a.m. with our concert and performance at noon. And then the 7th grade jazz band needs to be there at 12:30 in the afternoon, and then a 1:15 performance / clinic. And then the 6th grade jazz band needs to be there at 2:45 with a performance / clinic at 3:30. Those performance / clinics are 45 minutes, and for the exception of 6th grade, when you're done, you can go or you can hang around and watch other bands. But then you all need to be back at 4:30 for the mini concert by Grace Kelly. We're going to do a little rehearsal and walk through of the concert after that. And then we're going to have dinner. It's $5 for dinner. Again, it'll be pizza and other snacks and beverages that you can have with that. And then the concert, like I said, starts at 7 with the pre-concert at 6:45. So that's the District 112 Jazz Festival. Very excited about that. Coming up after that, we have our Garage Band Country Band Tour on Wednesday, February 13th. And that will be to Carver Elementary, Gustavus Adolphus College, and then the Garage, a great venue in Burnsville, which family and friends of members of the Garage Band and Country Band more than welcome to come attend. It's free. It's a great place to catch a concert, and these kids sound great, so we'd love to have you come out and support them. So that's on February 13th. Another shout out to Gordy Moline, who was the all-state jazz drummer this year for the state of Minnesota for the 7-8 Jazz Band. He performed this past Sunday at Anoka Ramsey College and will perform again on February 15th at the Minneapolis Convention Center at 10:30 in the morning as part of the State Music Education Conference. So huge congratulations to Gordy. Some other honor band opportunities. We have 3 7th graders taking part in the UW Eau Claire Middle School Honor Band on February 1st. We have 8 more students in the MBDA Regional Honor Band in Mankato at Mankato West High School on Saturday, February 23rd. And then we have 8 more students going to the Tri-State Honor Band on March 2nd in Decorah, Iowa. So huge congrats to all those kids. And we'll be finding out very soon about the State Honor Band as well, so I'll get that info to you as soon as I know it. We had some students also audition for that, so looking forward to that announcement as well. Just some grade stuff and lesson stuff to go through real quick. It's second semester, so hopefully you got all your first semester playing tests done. If you still need to make up some work on that, just let me know and we can get that in. And then also band lessons going back to normal here this next week. So we will be doing band lessons by section during band. We'll have the bonus lessons still as options. So if you want to come study guitar, jazz, piano, bass guitar, drum set, improvisation, songwriting, music technology, listening / theory, what am I missing? Formal technique. Just let me know and we'll get you going on that. We have 2 of the 3 win times this week. Win 1 on Wednesday, win 3 on Thursday. We will not have win 2 though because of the Pennies for Patients kickoff. So no win 2 this week, but the other 2 we will have. So that's a brief look at lessons. So, and get permission slips in for the Eau Claire trip, 8th graders that we go on in May. 6th graders get your permission slip in for the 6th grade tour that I talked about on February 22. And Garage Country Band members get your permission slips in for the tour on February 13th. So, man, a lot of great things going on. So it's just a blast being here. I just want to mention really quickly, too, it's been really cool having Jessica here this past week. Jessica Logue is a freshman at St. Peter at Gustavus College in St. Peter. and she's studying to be a music teacher. So she's been here this past week observing. She'll be here again next week. I had another former student, Mara Sorensen, here earlier this week, who's actually already teaching, and just wanted to come check out things here at District 112. So it was good to have her as well. And if you want to get messages about what's happening in our music program, just send the message at symbol 18 band 6 or at 18 band 7 or at 18 band 8 to the number 81010. You can follow me on Twitter at CMSW Band or at Songer Studio. You can also follow this YouTube channel and see these weekly podcasts on what we're doing. Also, the school website has a lot of information, and Google Classroom. You can check that out for lesson schedules and other pertinent information. So it's a busy time of year, lots of great things going on. Congrats to all the kids who are involved in everything. And thanks for watching. We'll be back again next week.